Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go Shift Command X and just push these pieces in, just like so. I made this back part too. I use boards. Well, I mean, I'm gonna make a reel about it. I gotta write that down. I gotta make that reel, bro. That birthday DIY reel, cause I definitely did do that. So I want to do that birthday baby DIY. I have to do that for sure because that DIY reel is gonna be so lit. Like making this whole set was overly fun. Cause I cut it out from the little thing that came from Dollar Tree, and then just cut it out from there, and it came out looking good. So it was fun. Boom. I think that's pretty good. Before, after, before, after. So I think that's chill. Hit X. Hit save. It's gonna go back into Lightroom, and then it'll show a number 2 above it to let you know which one you did finish editing. So they did indeed pay for all these extra edits. So we're gonna go ahead and speed through them right now. We're gonna go speed through them right now. I usually do it by the threes, so I'll open up 3 in Photoshop and then knock out 3 all at once. I did that one basic edit for you guys, show you guys how I want it to be done. And now we're gonna go ahead and keep battering through. So Command J, hit C to click it, just like so. Boom, just like so. Drag up. Boom, just like that. There you go. Do I have a website? Yeah, I got a website. What's up, D? All right, boom, double click. That's pretty straight. I do want to remove this piece of tape. It's like little things that I know that I had in there that I was trying to think about, and I was like, damn, like, because I definitely use blue tape. I wish I would like had like white masking tape. I feel like white masking tape would be so tough to get. Like, I definitely probably should like try to invest in that, because some white masking tape would really do it. Say it on purpose. The paint was definitely peeling when I had spray painted it, so that's really what's going on right now. But it's okay because Photoshop to the rescue. I got money on my mind, I can't think straight. Bro, I got so many clients, bro. Like, everything right now, bro, like, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. And I feel like the best I could do right now is go live while doing editing to be able to still give back to you guys, because I am definitely behind on my content, because, you know, gotta focus on the clients. The clients are what pay the bills, you know what I'm saying? Like, the content's not yet paying the bills to where I'm able to, you know, be able to put my full time into mentoring or shit like that. So it's not. That's one thing I try to let people know too. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, like, oh yeah, he's a course guy or whatever. Like, little y'all know, bro, all of my income still comes primarily 100% from photography, bro. Anything that I make from mentoring goes right back into running the service, which is why the mentoring is such an inexpensive like thing, you know. I be wanting that to be known, because people be like trying to create categories that don't make sense. Because I do photography full time. Like, this is still my full time thing. It's not like I mentor full time and then photography is a side hustle. No, I do photography full time. This is what's paying the bills, and that's why I create the content, try to help other people be able to do the same thing that I'm doing. But lately, I haven't been having as much time to get it done, because, you know, if everybody knows, it's me. I'm a one-person team. So, give me some grace. But my why is so strong that I keep going. Because it would be easy to just, like, stop mentoring or stop helping or stop giving out game and just focus on yourself, because you get a lot more done without having to, you know, worry about other people and trying to help them and their success and what they do or don't have going on and the problems that they have. And it'd be a lot easier to just, you know, to just let that part of the journey go. But there's something in me that doesn't let me let it go. And it's purely the idea of wanting to help a older version of myself who was lost and didn't know what the hell was going on. or who didn't understand how to control the mental to be able to make it happen physical, bro. So that's why I do these videos. That's why I show the real, raw, the unfiltered. That's why I give and create this content. Because what else is there in life, you know? If you're not serving for people or helping people out, like, there's really no other purpose to life, bro. Like, we all here on this one earth. Thinking on my shoes. On the new. We can buy the two. Heavy in the back and it's good for you. But I'm comfortable. There we go. Ain't no usual. I come from the church. If you feeling hurt, then I'm gonna feel it when I hurt. See you till it's done. Man, bro, I have a corporate gig to do tonight. Like, not even tonight. Like, within it, like, literally in like what 2 hours. Yeah, it's about to be 3. So literally in 2 hours, like, I have to finish this and leave out. And I just was like, bro, how can I get content? How can I get content? That was literally my thing. It's like, okay, how can I get content before I leave, bro? That's how. The best way for me to get content right now is literally just press the live button and just get it in, bro, because outside of that I wouldn't be able to get any content. Don't have time to edit, even though I had scheduled out some stuff, but I was booked up this weekend, so didn't have time to get everything that I wanted to out. So I was like, let me just go live at least, you know. I just stretched this out. So I selected it and I made sure I did when I went Command T, I made sure that this was unlocked so it allows me to like freely transform. So that allows us free transform. What's your name? What's your dude? What's your son? Go. I know that her thing was a little bit bigger than like what she could wear, and her mom was saying that. So that's one thing I kept in mind while editing too, is like making sure that it doesn't look bigger than it's supposed to look on her. The same play basically each time, you guys. Bro, I got a 4-hour gig today, bro. It's actually very insane. I'm not gonna lie. Shit, what number y'all wait? Like Angel Highway. A repeat. So a repeat. She, her mom was like, the thing was bulky, so she wanted it to be down. I said, okay, no problem. Let's see, I had to fix them. Penny them some fucking hustlers. I'm pushing. We getting these things going. We getting them done, man. We getting them done. I'm a big shark. You can't catch me swimming in no fishbowl. His fault. I go on, bro. And I want everything. I want everything. What's up, YouTube? Y'all got nothing to say? Damn, it's like that. Y'all don't got nothing to say. I'm out here talking to bots. Y'all not real humanos. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's lock in. Let's lock in. Bro, I gotta stop going live on YouTube, bro. Y'all don't be talking, bro. So it's like I feel like I'm like. It's really why I stopped the first time. Cause I feel like I'm just here, man. I could have just made this a YouTube video, like, and like let people watch from YouTube, like, cause I don't get no revenue from lives like at all. So it's like when I go live, it's like a courtesy. Let's see. I think I just be wanting to know that y'all are real. Like I be wanting to like prove to myself that I don't have fake viewers. Cause I see the number, but I never know if it's real or not. We ball, not spending. There we go. And then whatever's like extra access, I just take my mixer brush and just mix it in and just blend everything in with circles. If I feel like there's just a little bit of extra stuff that need a little bit of mixing with the mind, I just mix it all in. One of my favorite tools for background is definitely mixer brush tool. How many edits do you usually do for each? 3, but they pay extra. So like it's called Build a Bear packaging, but it's like more so client psychology. I talk about it in PNG University if you're in there or not, but it's the like learning community aside from the Discord. The Discord's free, but PNG University is like the class that I do weekly, and you have like access like recordings and stuff like that. But they usually get 3 like within like my pricing structure. But they always select extras, like always, which obviously is an add-on, so you get paid extra money. But usually it's always 3. But you won't understand. It's a couple of cribs I'm paying for that I ain't even staying in. Did I answer your phone? I mean your question, Excellent Collective. Okay, but sorry for like bothering y'all, but like the conversation be helping me feel like alive and shit. So fuck with you. So I gotta leave in an hour, bro. I gotta get dressed and leave in an hour. Cause I have a session at 5 p.m. for a corporate meeting. Got a little older. I got a little colder. Trying to your her mom was like it was a little bit bigger, so I wanted to make it look like more so like it fit, I guess. So it wasn't as big. You said for the this is the group chat. If you guys are asking like, oh, what the hell is he doing? That's the group chat. Got kind of lonely. Back at my home. But yeah, usually it's always clients usually always only get 3 images. But they also always select extras too, so that's one of the that's like that like well, I mean, I don't know if you're in it, but that's like one of the lessons I taught, the 333 rule, which kind of like forces them to want extras, which forces you to get paid more because they now have purchased extras. Oh, I miss going live on YouTube for real, for real. I started getting so like drenched into school, like not school like my school, but like so drenched into like just doing the classes in general that I just started losing that live push because I don't really ever have any leftover energy when it comes like, oh, if I know all week I got to prepare for the one live class that I have. It's like hard to still want to do lives just cause when editing, because your head, you got all this that you're like kind of like going through in your head, but then it's like you kind of want to edit alone. Like sometimes you want to just edit without judgment, or want to edit without having those extra eyes on you. And I think that's what's been going on a lot lately. Like I just been wanting to just edit and get it out, because I know sometimes when I go live, the editing while live slows me down, because like I'll be editing and then somebody ask a question and I'm like, oh, now I gotta answer this question. But it's like I can't get mad at them asking a question because I decided to go live and I didn't have to go live, but I decided to go live. So it's like, usually what it be is like I can't get mad because they asked me a question and I am decided to go live. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really get mad for someone who's asking a genuine question to get help. So that's what I've been doing, like just editing by myself. But then it's like that kind of gets lonely too because then you're editing alone, but you don't really got nobody to talk to while you're editing, which is the whole reason I even created a community and started doing this YouTube channel, was to create that sense of community to where you don't have to feel like you're in this alone or whatever. But the goal is endurance. So the goal isn't perfectionism or being the best. Like I don't want to be the best. I do want to be the most influential, over you guys to help everybody, as many people as possible within photography and videography in the creative economy. But I don't want to necessarily be the best or the only source. But I do want to be the one that shows you that hard work pays off and what hard work does look like. That is what I do want to do, however. To be that representation of hard work and showing you guys that, like, oh my gosh, Taxi's always working hard, bro. Like he's pushing, bro. Like no wonder why he got to where he's at, or no wonder why he's getting what he wants, Things like that to kind of help, to kind of push you guys to want to do what you want, get what you want in life, things of that nature. So Command Shift X is the liquefy. If you guys are like, how the hell did you just do that? Command Shift X is how you open the liquefy menu, and then all my settings are right here to the right. I know what you asking. All of these are done. I need to do these. I need to do these. I need to do all of these. I have clothing brands that I need to do for real. Also, but I don't know if I selected those or not. Right here. choose anything to copy, mask, copy, and then paste. And I can do the same thing each way. I'm obviously gonna adjust them, but it's just what happened so far. Hit the subject layer, maybe too much highlights here. Hurt me, you can only disappoint me. Yeah, I've seen it all. And I need to go, did he select this on purpose? Bro, he know damn well he should have selected a different one. Yeah, like this one. Let me see something real quick. Don't count. That don't count. Do opposite with the linear. Exposure down. Highlights down. Only problem with this now is it's not gonna look real as much as it would have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to choose a different one. It's gonna have to be one of these, like this one. Actually, this isn't that bad, but yeah, it's actually not that bad. Now take the overall image and go up on the shadow of the overall. Yeah, there you go. Whites down, highlights down. There we go. Now I do a background mask. Go outside, I need fire to give me sun. Up the glad. Then he laughed. Shadows. There you go. We on your ass. Bad. Before, after, before, after. You can't brag. Crashing out. Proof who laughing now. Yeah, it's the same color. But nigga, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But I don't care. I think these are straight. I'm literally just gonna go up on the shadows a little bit. I don't want to make the blacks look gray though, but I'm gonna go on the shadows a little bit, and I might background mask it, but I feel like for the most part these look really good. I'm trying to stop doing a lot. I'm trying to start getting a lot of stuff right in camera rather than doing too much extra when it comes time to edit. Like when I be not getting it right in camera, it be pissing me off because I know I could have did it right, you know. And I'm gonna turn your heart to a holster. You just saying, I'm gonna turn it harder than that. You went in high school. Alright, so that's straight. Highlights down though. Before. Oh, did me that. Man, I have to leave in like less than 30 freaking minutes, bro. This is crazy, bro. I'm not, bro, not by no means am I ever complaining about clients. I'm not, because I know that we all pray for them and stuff. By no means am I ever complaining about clients. I only really usually complain about not being able to do stuff for myself or for the community. That's when I complain. It's like, damn, when I know I wish I had a little bit more time to be able to conduct the things that I know I needed to get done for the community. That's when I started to get frustrated or started to have those problems, because I would wish to have more time to be able to conduct certain things for the community, to be able to get stuff done for you guys, to be able to get more, you know what I'm saying? Like I haven't even been able to like fully touch on the the content from class yesterday, you know what I'm saying? So it's like things like that I just be trying to get done for you guys that I have to consistently think about, like, you know, like that's the thing. So I'm basically filling in the light where the light was not at. So there was no light on this right side, and it needed a little bit of filler. So fill in that right side. So that's basically essentially what I'm doing here with the subject. Content aware expand, double click, and it's gonna content aware fill everything. Rich and I can blame the shit on me, still. And you can remove certain parts. Shit on me, still. Disregard this fame and blame this bitch on 3. I still love the same nigga from the circle. Same vibe again, enter. So now when we've already gotten everything where we kind of need it, basically it really comes down to just cutting it up in Photoshop. Kalish, big dog, fuck, leave my money top, quick. There we go. Open them up, Command JJ, duplicate that layer, hit C to crop, make it bigger so we can make it even now. So it makes sense, and I'm gonna drag down so I have more space down. And I'm going to go to scroll this down a little bit so that way it's in the frame. Make sure that this is lined up straight on. Double click for content aware fill. It's gonna fill what's below the feet into the right side as well. Automatically, just like so. Same thing over here. I'm gonna crop it here first because I want to get rid of that top part that was there. And now I'm gonna go ahead and zoom it out. Make sure he's in the center and make sure that he's leveled. Just like so. In the center, double click. My mind wouldn't even think. I still fill the bitch up with some layer before you I'm a real deal Command J powerhouse. Fuck Lee. And now we're gonna remove this part right here. If you guys cannot tell, I'm very tired. But I'm getting it in by any means necessary. I'd be damned if I give up, you know what I'm saying? But I know this is gonna be a problem, I'm gonna fix that. And I know this is gonna be a problem, so I'm gonna fix those things too. You can go patch tool, or you can go to the remove tool and just the part that's the problem to remove it. Just like so. Same vibe here. The part that's the problem, the one part that you feel like is the problem. You can also fix this out by holding shift, holding command, tapping X. If you're using a MacBook, you can zoom in, still my settings off to the right, and you can push these things in. You can even out this. Make sure that it's even. Hit OK. And now this image is pretty much straight. You can remove very small little lengths. Fix up the wrinkles on here if you would like as well. You can go ahead and you can fix it with this same remove tool, or you can go to the patch tool and you can select the wrinkle. Get about like a little bit outside of the wrinkle. Don't just like only the wrinkles, so that way you can match up the color with something that's next to it, and it'll get that wrinkle out of there. Some wrinkles are natural that you should leave, so I'm leaving some. But the fine wrinkles I'll get rid of. Outside of that, everything else looks a little bit natural. Very minor facial retouching. I go deeper into retouching tutorials on Patreon, so that's going to be linked down there as well for you guys to check out. But outside of that, very, very simple retouching. Hit X, hit save. It'll go back to the what's the name. Same vibe with this next one. And once again, Command J, crop. We're going to go ahead and scoot it over. Make sure he's in the middle. Bring it up to the top of his head. Bring it down below to get it out of the pants. I'm going to come up through his neck or below his chin. These are clothing brand images. This is what I do for all clothing brands. Double click. Make sure content aware fills up top. Double click. And just like that. That should help. Alright, let's lock in. Command plus plus. Andy Louie Lucha probably baby. I don't like that. Remove the texture. I'm trying to get the texture the same. Got it. There we go. Shift Command X. I know. You can fix all of this with this liquify, bro. I'll leaving like less, almost. I'll leaving 30 minutes, bro. Taking it from looking square to like looking more so round, like an afro. Using these brackets. If you see it up here on the screen, you can see me using the bracket to make it bigger and smaller while editing. Before, after, before, after, before, after, before, after. Clients. After 9. Texting clients. And y'all be like, oh, he not really busy. He be acting busy. Fuck that. I be busy for real, bro. I'm texting clients. I be having to use my like. When you guys text me and I don't respond back, it's not because I don't like y'all. It's because I have to decide where I'm gonna use my brain cells at. Like my clients will text me, and then I'll have other people text me. And it's like I gotta decide who to give the brain cells to because I don't always have the energy or brain to give to everyone at every single time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to choose, and I choose the client because okay, boom, my clients are directly paying the bills, or my clients are the importance of what continues to even allow me to be a mentor, to even allow me to help. You know what I'm saying? To even allow me to give out free game. You know, so I feel like anybody could like understand that part. You know, like these months have been so crazy, bro. Like these are usually my branding session months because, like, you know, I told you guys I usually say to have 4 niches. Don't lock down in one because of how you get stuck. So, being that I do have 4 niches that I consistently frequent and go through, being that there's 4 seasons of the year, this month is usually my really really booked up month. Like I haven't really done anything outside of been really like, bro, I just been booked up. Like, and I'm trying to keep PNG University going and trying to continuously keep everything going. Um, with a form of balance, which I feel like when you're really going towards a goal, there's no true balance. So I think the only way to really, you know, achieve what you want is to be able to have imbalance for a long enough period of time to be able to acquire the thing that you were seeking out to acquire. And I feel like if you are not okay with having a season of imbalance, you will never get what the thing that you want, your outcome that you were looking for to have, you know. So that's the whole goal is like going through this season of imbalance for as long as it takes to I see my end goal outcome. Yes, it does require being delusional. Yes, it does require imbalance and unhealthy things in certain sources, but everything kind of comes down to how bad do you want it and what are you willing to sacrifice. If you're not willing to sacrifice certain things and certain dreams that you have may not be for this version of you, you know, it might not be for you in this lifetime. It might be a dream that you have that someone else needs to take over and, you know, get for themselves because God gives visions, you know, the universe gives visions, whoever you believe in gives visions to individuals that are capable of doing these things. And when you have that vision and you don't act on that vision, you know, in a fast pace or, you know, with urgency, or you don't act on it with actual intent, then that vision gets given to someone else. And now they acquire the thing that you say that you should have had, you feel entitled to because you were given that vision or you thought of it first, but there's nothing to qualify or even, you know, approve that you have actually had that thought first because you didn't do the thing. Now the other person has done the thing, and now they're the ones who are able to reap the benefits of what you should have sown because that, you know, idea was given to you as well, and you didn't execute on that idea. So now someone else executed an idea, and now you're looking at them like, oh, they stole your idea when the world didn't even know that you had it in the first place to begin with. So with that being said, do some shit with your life, bro. Do something with your life, cuz. Alright, what my client said. I got an idea for a reel in mind. We're acting out this song, but gotta make it like a movie for real. Alright, Fab wants to do something. Alright, he wants to film something at 9 p.m. Bro, I literally am about to have to leave, bro. This is crazy. I got like 20 minutes before I gotta go, bro. This is crazy. I'm essentially folding it up. So instead of like trying to just push it in, it's gonna make that bottom part longer. So I'm literally pushing it up, like I'm folding it up. I was gonna go to Tampa tomorrow, but I can't, bro. We got class tomorrow, and I gotta figure out what I'm doing for. I gotta figure out what I'm doing, bro, for class, and then we got the meetup on 28th. Yeah, and I got a wedding on the 7th. See, bro, like it's. I got oh my god, I got so many weddings in March, bro. March is a wedding ass month, bro. I got hella weddings in March. Here we go. Bro, I'll be snapping on this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I really. Like, what? Can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm gonna do background because I want to feel it myself. So I'm gonna spread it out again. Go to his neck, just like that. Double click, leave it as background. Now I'm gonna select myself. And then hit remove. Where's the move? There we go. Merge these two layers. Command 0. Shift Command X. Go to liquefy. Once again, we're folding it upwards. Pushing up, pushing up, pushing up, pushing up till it's straight enough to now fold up. Still my settings if you need to, but I'm folding up. Goddamn play, truth be told, I'm sure that yawning. If you can learn how to edit to where you can help your clients sell more pieces or make more money, which makes them directly make more money, you'll be able to make more money. And you'll be able to get more clients. Because you know what looks well or what's supposed to be looking good to be able to be sold or look sellable for clients. Like this one was folded, so it's gonna look really like crinkled and pushed and all that stuff with different fabric because it was folded up. But if you can figure out how to at least shape it of how it's supposed to look, your life will be a lot easier. Real life, real stuff. I do this shit on stream. Dog with a team. My pose go with a team. I bitch every don't with that. We don't be hard. So. There we go. Running on from Florida, every song I speed it up. Not enough. Shit to go, we got the Midas touch. Alright, I might have to slide, bro. Time wise, I might have to get off here, bro. Photoshop just froze on me. This is my sign to get off here, bro. Photoshop overly just froze. This is my sign to get off. Photoshop literally just froze, bro. Okay, there we go. I'm like, bro, come on. There we go. Bro, I gotta go, bro. I gotta go, bro. I gotta go. I need to see what the GPS says about how far I gotta drive. Oh man, bro. Like it's like you think you have time, and then you start editing, and you're like, damn, I really kind of don't have time. I mean, really just what I did, 80 minutes. I was able to do. I forgot how many. I don't know how many images that was. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 images. 18 images in 80 minutes. Kind of tough, not gonna lie. Where the streets is, Discord will be requiring identification next month. I have no idea. Let me see. Edit in Photoshop. I mean, I'm all for it because we be having a lot of weird people joining the chat. So if they start regulating it, I mean, it kind of helps us at least know who's real and who's fake, or who's scamming, or who's on BS or whatever. So I mean, I guess it would be helpful for real. Either there are some people who may not have an ID. You should like every day, you know. I gotta get off, bro. I gotta get off. Well, I gotta get off at 4, but still. I'm gonna be rushing. I already charged everything. Everything's charged. I got a new camera. I don't mean not necessarily a new camera. I got a new microphone to try out today. So let y'all know how that works. It was a $400 freaking microphone, but I've been feeling like I've been needing it for a long time. So because I always see the limitations. Because my hot shoe, it's a hot shoe mic. My audio input port is like low key broken on my Sony A7S III. So I'm trying to start communicating through the hot shoe, which apparently they say it's way better audio too as well because it doesn't require a battery or anything. So I had got that today. Like, you guys can see it. So I'm going to use this for filming for my clients today. We're going to see how that goes today for them as well. So, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. Chilling every day, you know. Rack up the dough. Bro, I'm gonna do this after. I gotta go, bro. I keep thinking like after your mind kind of gets out of the flow of editing, you like you're kind of cooked. Not necessarily cooked, but you just start thinking about like everything else you need to be doing right now. So now I'm like my mind's like, okay, boom, I gotta make sure my batteries are good. Like I'm just thinking of all of that while at the same time trying to like make sure that this client edit is done so I can like I want it like my mind be like, oh, I want to send it before I leave so that like they don't have to worry about it or whatever. But like it always makes life harder when you're trying to like rush or do something quickly before. I think that's the problem right now. I'm trying to think, man. I gotta make sure I drink water before I go, bro. They be bro. I be standing for hours, gang. When I do it, cause it's one of my retainer clients, so I be standing for hours, bro. I'll be like, I'll be standing for hours, bro. But I gotta make sure I'm wearing the good shoes, my corporate shoes. I got some corporate shoes I had got, so I can look, the part when I'm in these different situations. I have a collared shirt that I wear every time I work with corporate clients as well. This medium was pretty big on her, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll make it work. All I know is pretty bad. Sunny. Right underneath the chin. Content aware. Boom. Is anybody real that's watching right now? We got 10 people in here now. The numbers done went up and stuff, but it's like, are y'all real though? Like, bro, I be feeling so like crazy. I be like, bro, there's a lot of people watching, but like, is anybody that's watching actually a human? Like, or is Instagram? Or is YouTube just giving me like viewers? Like, I'm trying to be fully authentic. So I want to make sure they're not just pushing me bots. But I think it's also because a lot of you guys are watching me on TV, so that would make sense as well. Alright, I genuinely have to go now. Alright, I'm going to see you guys later. Love you guys. I'll be posting all the recordings and files and stuff like that for people to edit with and stuff on Patreon. If you guys are not already in the Patreon, definitely become a part of the Patreon. If you're not in the Patreon and don't want to become a part of the Patreon, cool, but you have no choice but to become a part of the Discord. Mwahahaha. So yeah, join that. I'll put a link down below for you guys. Discord link. Patreon link. Love you guys. Hasta luego. See you guys later. Things of that nature. Salaikum salam. Blum blum blam blam. Hasta.